Peace. Screen record.
Yada, yada.
1 second. TikTok. Y'all can't record it. There we go. Media. Record. All right. Welcome to the show. What's up, motherfuckers? Or what it do, motherfuckers? Isn't that what? Isn't that what our future president might be talking about?
Hold on, are we the motherfuckers you talking about, or are we talking to the
I do
audience?
not
I'm talking
have
to
sex
motherfuckers.
with my mother.
I'm talking to the ones that's looking for a black job. Them motherfuckers.
Oh, because I will say, yeah, I mean, you're not too far off. I fucked a couple of mothers in my days.
Hey.
Same here.
You know, you're out here doing God's work.
Goddamn right.
Not the Lord's work. Not the Lord's work, y'all.
You know, they say he works in mysterious ways.
Yo, amen. Amen, he does. I might
Single mothers need some release too.
Right?
You mean you be hanging out at the single mommies committee committee meetings?
Well, technically, like I said before, I don't date single moms. I make them.
Ha ha!
And on that note, did you guys catch the VMAs last night?
So I caught glimpses here and there. I know that Lisa from Blackpink won her first VMA. I'm so happy for her. And there were a few other people that got some first VMAs, didn't they?
Yeah, there's a couple other few ones, but I was talking about more so of the host. So that was Megan Thee Stallion's first time ever hosting like a big arena, like a big show like that or whatever. I think she did a pretty good job, and her little opening act and her performances was pretty good too as well. And especially since she just came off a tour, which I'm kind of jealous because Allison, you got to go see her on tour.
Who was the name again?
Megan.
Oh, I have. I got the chance when she came to Baltimore. I got to go to her concert. I will say this. I don't feel like Baltimore was as litty as it could be. But I also feel like the venue space, I think the way that it was set up, it just made it hard for us to really like jam and get into it because we're also like sardined. But her and Glow kept like the energy lively, dude. Like it was non-stop.
Okay, so was she like there the whole tour? Because I know a lot of the shit that I saw, whatever. She was definitely there the whole tour.
Oh yeah,
tour.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And her outfits were on fire.
Well, also too, I did like Eminem performance last night. LL Cool J's performance as well. Got to catch a little. Whatever. I ain't gonna lie, Katy Perry's performance was actually not too bad either. She like switched up her music and like some of her beats just hit like a little bit differently.
Okay.
I actually want to hear her do like an R&B song.
That would be interesting. I think for a long time she was really selling a lot of like pop, like different variations of pop music. And when you hear her singing voice as opposed to her performing voice, I definitely think she has the capability to do R&B.
All right, moving along. Well, let's talk about something that we have actually talked here about in a while. It's your boy Diddy.
Oh.
Diddy is recently popping up in the news now. How do y'all feel about him having to pay all these people? He got to pay one person like allegedly. All this is allegedly. He got to pay one person like $100 million or $100 million a month or whatever. Then some other person like 10,000 a month or some shit like this. How do y'all feel about the whole? I don't know. I don't think Diddy gonna be able to be making all these payments to people.
So he actually has a lot of money, like a ridiculous amount of money. However, I just feel like what bothers me about settlements is that he's not being punished. He's settling so that everybody else shuts the hell up, but they're not going to because the can's been opened. People that will talk are gonna talk. I mean, oh my God, what is that? On the red couch, those interviews, those people, they're not going to stop. They're getting so many views just interviewing people about the industry and Diddy.
I'm just like, at what point do we cancel him? Because like one of his songs came on, and it was like, every step I take, that song or whatever came on, and I'm just like, yo, this song actually went hard, and it's just like, do I have to cancel? Because this wasn't just him in that song. You got Faith Evans song as well too, and the original dude that sung the song as well too. I'm just like, damn.
I mean, we have to ask ourselves, are we willing to be consistent? Because why are we willing to cancel R. Kelly and boycott his music and not dissociate? But for whatever reason, with Diddy, it's up for question.
Hey, I'm always consistent with my shit.
I believe you.
Diddy's up for question?
I'm just saying, like we just brought him up. We was like,
Diddy?
Yeah, we talking about Diddy. How he got to start paying all these people. He had to pay one dude, like allegedly, he has to pay one dude like $100 million a month or whatever. And then some other dude, like 10,000 or something like that a month allegedly, whatever. Anyway,
I thought Diddy been canceled.
Say what?
That's what I thought. I thought I thought Diddy's been canceled. We know Diddy. Everybody knew.
I don't
Diddy
think he was really hardcore canceled. I feel like he was influencer canceled, where like they go under the radar for a little while and then they come back.
I think he was trying to come back, but I think at this point there's no coming back.
I'm gonna be honest though, like ain't like niggas like play that Diddy song like. I don't think even if he wasn't canceled, like ain't nobody never been like, hey, yo, go put on that Diddy song, go put on that joint he did with Biggie or fit. Like nobody says that.
It's just more so
that's
like
true. I don't necessarily go out of my way to be like, oh, you know what I really want to listen to? Diddy.
Right.
I mean, I guess it's like one of those things. Like if it comes on, it's just like, oh, okay. I mean, I guess we bop to this, but it just makes you question. It makes you question the whole entire music nowadays, or whatever. I will. We'll say because I heard an interview today about one of the Bad Boys, one of the Bad Boy members or whatever.
That's my personal opinion, but I really do think that he was in a constant competition with other people around him that were clearly talented and had charisma and performance appeal, that he felt like he had to go out of his way to somehow just flex hard on just being the coolest guy in the room. And then when all the actual cool people arguably died or fell off.
Allegedly.
You talking about as far as like his artists?
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe you because like to take Biggie for example, Biggie was like a wave that nobody I guess would expect to happen at that point in time in hip hop and that point in time in life in general. Right. He completely benefited from that shit. Cause think about it, Diddy was just literally like he was kind of like allegedly his daddy was a kingpin in New York, so he like had weight and his city type shit. But it's like before like that Biggie shit, he like I don't know if the movie was like that as accurate, but he was
wasn't
like
supposed to get that Rolling Stone cover. I just want you to know that he was not supposed to get it.
But I feel
that was supposed to be Biggie's memorial cover.
Yeah, that was Biggie memorial
because he knew it would be a good marketing opportunity for himself because he's
and they took it, which was so gross.
Because he knew, because think about it, he knew it would never be that one. It was his only chance, and two, he knew like it would never be a chance of me being here again, like on a cover type shit. Because
he was probably right.
I mean, yeah, at that point in time, like I think at that point in time, yeah.
Wrong.
Oh yeah, and I'm not condoning it. I'm not condoning it at all. But I'm just saying like
facts are facts. Like that's just what happened.
Yeah, I'm not condoning this shit at all. I'm just saying like for him as like an opportunist type shit, he just saw it as like, yo man, like yeah, like this supposed to be Biggie John, but like before that Biggie shit, he was just a pencil pusher ass nigga. He was always in the office shit. He was basically a nobody. So it was like that shit made him a somebody. This is his only chance to be a further somebody, like to keep self-relevant and all that type shit. Cause just imagine he don't do that at the Biggie's death or little XYZ's. He don't get the artists like Mace and all these other niggas type. Like really, Biggie set up his category for him to get these artists. Cause without Biggie, he wouldn't be getting artists like Mace and Diddy Dirty Money and all these other little things. He wouldn't have no repertoire, no repetition in the industry.
True, but do you guys?
I don't think he's really that talented to begin with. Like as a rapper, he's really not that talented, or as a lyricist.
I can tell you one thing.
He produces. He's good at.
That man can dance his ass off. That's it. That man can dance his ass off.
I will say one thing too. I will say he did. He did open up many doors of opportunity.
Right. I mean,
I don't know. Now,
Who?
I'm not saying,
he opened a lot of
no,
doors
to all his
front and
artists,
back,
to all,
but
to all artists. I'm not saying that they fall through. I'm not saying they fell through. I'm not saying they went through. I'm not saying any of that or whatever. But I'm just definitely saying like he opened up doors, but that's all he did.
No, but the thing about that
He
is
never made it out them doors though.
you can't
What
even say
cost
that shit
though?
about. You can't even say that shit about some of his artists. Literally, you can go down the list of all his artists besides Biggie Smalls. Who the fuck he opened the door for?
I'm talking about to all his artists. He opened the door of a potential opportunity.
Nigga, he opened the door to the basement. A lot of them niggas the fuck in there.
Look, I
He
didn't
ain't
say
opened
where.
no door of
Right.
opportunity.
I know. I didn't say where
So
the
he could fuck
opportunity was
them.
taking you, and I didn't say what you had to use what you got to
That
get.
wasn't.
Well,
There,
I'm just saying he opened the doors. He presented the doors. I didn't say the opportunity was good.
That nigga presented a gate, and that shit said, nigga, you may prosper, you may not, nigga. 50-50 chance, roll the dice, don't crap out. That's what that door said, nigga.
Not a whole.
Yeah.
He was like that nigga. Was
But that's the industry. I mean, that's entertainment. It's not a guarantee. It's not a promise. It is opportunity, chance, and talent. Like, arguably, the best way to survive in the entertainment industry is longevity. It arguably doesn't matter if you're the best or the coolest or the most performing. If you can last longer than others, you will more than likely still be just as famous.
And that's how he survives and shit. Cause that's the thing about it. Like, you know, he made them little TV shows, making the band and shit. He do these little things, cause sign an artist, and you hear about the artist like a year or some shit like that. Then like the next year,
So
all of
wait,
a sudden, for some strange reason, you don't hear about that artist no more and shit. Remember they?
it's like, do y'all think Drake is not too far behind him?
what do you mean in terms of accusations or?
Relations allegedly keep coming up about these stories, you know, about the 6ix9ine God and all that shit like that. You gotta hide your kids and hide your wives and all that shit or whatever. I'm just saying, like, it just, I just, and then like he allegedly popped up. I mean, well, he didn't allegedly. It was a picture of him and the two girls. It could be Photoshop. I don't know. You know how niggas are nowadays.
Wait, are we talking about Shannon?
No, we talking about Drake. We get to Shannon, but we talking about Drake.
Oh,
I can't wait to get to Shannon.
I was about to be like, oh, this sounds eerily familiar.
You're like, oh girl, you
No,
heard that
Drake-
sex tape.
I have no doubt that many people, artists in the music industry, get a lot of their money from trafficking. It would not surprise me. All of our faves are probably trash because they don't make that much money from music no more. Ain't nobody buying albums. All the music is on YouTube for fucking free.
It's from endorsements, you know, like clothing lines, makeup, hair, brand deals, you know, just engagement on social media type. Like, unfortunately, not a lot. I mean, when you have places like Spotify, you know, or YouTube Music, or you know, like iTunes, I mean, they're going to be there. Why buy a whole album when I could just listen to it on repeat there?
Yeah.
I mean, the incentive,
you know, Hollywood niggas or females are doing anything.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest though. Nowadays, you ain't really got to buy the nigga music.
Like,
All you got to do is play it and listen to it, and give them like that gives them the stream, and they still get paid off for you just watching these shit. So it's like you ain't technically got to buy the album or buy the single. You can just watch they shit and that's still
but it's not as much money. They're not getting paid. They don't get paid that much. That's why a lot of, or as much as it was when like people had to buy like a $20 CD in order to listen to, like you had to, or wait for that.
Well, you know, album sales, ticket sales, merchandise sales, like those all, you know, played a part, and that actually played a big part in evaluating an artist's, you know, talent for award ceremonies. Like, okay, who had the best sales here? Who had the best performance here? But now, arguably, it's not that it doesn't matter. I just don't think it's as important as it once was.
I mean,
that's true.
I think the EPs took their place to albums because think about it. Remember, like in 2008 to like 2000, anywhere from 2008 to 2018. How long was songs? Songs was like fucking 3, 4, 5 minutes. Now a song is like a minute and some change, barely even 2 minutes. Yeah, like nowadays the song is barely 2 minutes.
Oh my gosh. She said, my heart was broken. Let me write 2 CDs about it.
Like, I think I think a lot of this is what Kendrick is talking about in his new song. He's trying to blow this shit
I haven't
up so
listened
we
to
can
it
start
yet. It
Yeah,
over.
sounds
me neither.
dope.
Me neither.
All right,
It's
so
good. It's not about just Drake.
let's
It's
go ahead and bring up. Let's go ahead and bring up Mr.
it's about. I love it.
So like,
Loving it.
they're like, word on the street is like we're not getting around to, but like there was an album. I mean, there was another song that was dropped today or whatever, and
Mhm.
I didn't find it much to be much of a diss. I mean, unless I was missing some things, and maybe I only heard it once, so I might need to go back and hear it again. I know, Shaw.
I feel like
Did you get a chance to listen to everything first, the beginning?
I literally didn't even like. I had just got home not too long ago, so I didn't even get a chance to really do too much of nothing on that note. So I was just like, shit.
Okay,
Like I heard the song, like, but it was like the first 5 seconds. 'Cause I was like, I ain't even know if the shit was real, to be honest. 'Cause I just saw 2 dick dads Black
I
Air
know. I
Force
saw
Ones.
that too.
I'm
I was
like,
like, is this?
yeah.
That's what I was.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I was just like, is this right? Like, what's the song? Send me the link because maybe I ain't got it right. Shit.
yeah. So I was like, maybe they trolling, maybe this some AI shit. I don't know, but if I see some more waves behind it and shit, I'll see what's up. Cause I thought that shit was fake.
I don't know. He said that he's not. I think he said that we're done. There was like no need for a round two. Which I mean, I think we're kind of done too. I don't think there was a need for a round.
You seen
two.
that man? You seen that man Super Bowl
I don't think he's
commercial?
trying to start a round two.
It's
I
no.
think
No, I
It's
did.
way
See, I
too
saw. I
long.
saw that there is a Super Bowl commercial, but I have not watched it yet. I purposely did not watch it yet. I just wanted.
He
to wait.
said when you trying to win a championship, ain't no round twos in the championship, nigga. Once you win, you win. Basically, what he
Exactly.
said, type shit. So it was like,
I think
I mean,
no, but this song isn't specifically about Drake
mhm.
because I think so much of that what he was talking about in the beef music is about Drake specifically, but like broadly, it's about more of the state of hip hop and how niggas ain't really rapping no more. Like really, really, really rapping, like rapping.
Drake definitely takes me back to like the '90s or whatever. Like he takes me back to like the early '90s, whatever. Like just the way how his flow and like just the way like he just talks that shit or whatever. It makes me feel like I'm listening to like an album from back in the day.
you said Drake.
But
Not
Drake? I was about to say, you said Drake?
Kendrick.
Drake, I
I
was
was
very
about to
confused.
say, huh?
I'm definitely Team Kendrick here. Sorry.
Bro,
But-
you were about to get jumped on for a second there, bro.
I was
Yeah.
I
about to say,
mean, I was gonna say,
what?
I was like, I can't unsee Homeboy in a wheelchair on Degrassi. So
I'm gonna
Right.
be real with
That
you.
was my
Had they-
introduction to him.
I
He
would
was
be real
always
with
I
you.
trying
know
to
who
be
you
in
are,
person.
Drake.
Trey, had they come
Aubrey.
for you, I'm your boy and all, but we gotta be a part of our own rescue, bro.
But
Look.
yeah, but that's what I'm
I
saying with
saw that
Kendrick. Like
rescue. I got that
so
float.
much-
I got that float together. I pulled back on that boat. I was like, whoa. I was like, no,
but in Kendrick,
be down with the 6ix9ine guy. Nah.
I think he's trying to like Drake is just like a microcosm that represents the whole state of hip hop. How it's like super commercial and niggas ain't really rapping, and if they are, they not saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, like the 90s and shit. That's what Kendrick. We're trying to
Actually,
say.
early
I think
2000s.
takes you back when there was really lyricism and like craft
Yes.
to it, and there is still some,
I
but
feel
that's
like
not
things
really what the
turned
mainstream is.
Where you had to wait.
But I feel like
2000.
in this song, he's talking about
CD.
burning the industry down, and starting over, pushing reset on the culture.
Reset on the.
I don't
do
think
a
that's a
hard
good
reset.
idea because it already took us this long to get this far, and we want to start from ground zero.
No, just as far as deleting all the commercialism and the hedonism, he talks about it in the lyrics. Like he has a lyric.
But it's also the consumer. I mean, they wouldn't do any of these things if the consumer didn't give them motivation to do it.
I think it's a little bit of both.
It is. I agree. I don't think it's one thing.
I think
you can't really say it's
lot
the consumer when some of the music is literally targeted to a certain demographic age, like a teenager or a young
they
adult.
target
Whereas though
things.
it's easy for them to get molded and
The
influenced by
consumer,
certain
the
situations.
demographic. But consumers actually do, and it's very symbiotic, our relationship with the product and ourselves and how they respond. Because they are not so autonomized that they can literally just do absolutely anything, and they're not strategizing along the way. Like, to a certain degree, people or companies will absolutely change, adjust, or stop something altogether based on the consumer's response. And I'm not saying that's all or nothing. I'm just saying consumers do have influence as well.
The problem is you got some so how can I say this? The issue is you have a large part of consumers that think they know everything. So when it comes down to making a choice over, I guess the craft and just getting new music, they'll allow pretty much anything, and we've seen that over these past couple of years.
Yeah, it's like if all you are eating is McDonald's and you grew up on that shit, and then somebody hits you with a nice hamburger, and you're gonna be like, "This tastes weird," but it actually, like, I don't know,
Because
like, I
it's
feel
just
like
not what you're used
standards
to,
are
but
so
you gotta get
low.
used to it, like all things, you know.
But and I feel like there's always gonna be like poppy type hip hop, but he's more talking about like the culture, like this party shit. He's talking about all the partying and doing drugs that shit going on. Like we're not talking about no real shit no more in hip hop. Like even back in the day when they were talking about the streets, it was a lot of times like not in a good light.
Wait, I
Like
got
it's kind of a cautionary tale, and like but it's gotten to just like popping mollies and doing and shaking ass,
just
but there's
about,
no
I'm a partier, I'm super
substance
wealthy
behind it. I love partying, but that can't be it.
So wait,
You know,
five albums worth.
Are
there
y'all
has to
team?
be a little bit more substance within the culture itself.
Are y'all team Drake for the
I
Super
think
Bowl
that's
or team
what Kendrick
or
is
team?
saying.
Sorry, not Drake. Damn. Are y'all team Kendrick Lamar for the Super Bowl, or do y'all feel some type of way like that? Young Money, Cash Money should have been invited to the Super Bowl to perform there since it's in their hometown. Now, my thing is, I think you should just go who's hot right now. And right now, Kendrick Lamar is hot right now, and I think it would be a smart idea for them to bring, like, you're bringing revenue to city, you're bringing revenue and everything to the city. So why not just go ahead and just he's hot right now? I mean, like, I love Lil Wayne and all that stuff like that, but like, what does Lil Wayne have out right now?
How do you know the hot boys?
But I also thought he wanted peace. Like I thought he wanted to step back and just like be in his life, because I mean he already got financially screwed. So I thought he wanted to step back and just chill and be in his life.
Man, Wayne got a whole podcast out. Wayne still do shit. He still
I had no idea.
Yeah, he's not no fallback ass nigga.
I mean,
Wayne,
he's like dropping albums. I'm like, I hear him drop new music or whatever, but like he never like he ain't out.
That's the
like,
thing. Wayne don't gotta drop albums and shit. He just gotta drop verses now. He had a career already, bro. Don't gotta drop no new shit. Kendrick's still a young nigga. He still gotta do shit.
He doesn't
Wayne's an old nigga.
His credibility. Like it's been proven.
Now, don't get me wrong. Now, this is the thing. Kendrick's a better performer than Wayne. Wayne's a better fucking he got better stuff. Yeah. Like Wayne's a better lyricist, but Kendrick's a better performer.
Kendrick has more broader appeal than Wayne. Like, yeah, niggas love Wayne and he's from New Orleans, but like America's watching the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
We about to have that ass up on the halftime show. They pitched a fit when fucking J-Lo and Shakira was shaking their asses, and that was in Spanish.
Oh my god! I love the pole dancing. That was everything.
Gonna play Back That Ass Up, and they was gonna have the Cash Money reunion at the NFL halftime show. No, that wasn't gonna happen.
They ain't even did the Cash Money reunion by themselves. They damn sure was gonna do it at the Super Bowl.
I mean, Wayne might make it actually be nicer if they went ahead and chose Kendrick as their headliner. But I think it would be nice, a nice promo, a nice intro if Lil Wayne like joined him for a couple things.
You bring up that incident about.
I think it would be good if Wayne was on stage, but they wasn't going to headline with Wayne.
I think it's so interesting.
Yeah, no.
And I love Lil Wayne. I'm a fan.
J-Lo and
but that wasn't going to happen.
Because that same incident or whatever, they brought Jay-Z into it or whatever, and then this incident as well, they brought Jay-Z into it. Apparently, Jay-Z has nothing to do with he doesn't pick the performers. He has like involvement with the entertainers and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like a whole little committee and shit.
Yeah, but he doesn't pick the performers, and every single time that there's some issue, whatever, they always bring in Jay-Z in it. They be like, I'm like, damn, poor Jay-Z or whatever. He just like getting dragged in the middle of it. just because he's one name that everybody's familiar with on the fucking committee.
I mean, that's
Right.
because niggas is like to talk and shit like this. Let's be real.
Yeah.
It's true that Wayne has been wanting to do the Super Bowl since the last time that bitch was in New Orleans, and he was in this person ever since then. Like, hey man, if it ever happen to come back, hey man, I would love to be the nigga that do that XYZ. Totally understandable, but years went by so to whereas though like the niggas damn near fought. Like it's not like Wayne probably might get another chance if it do come back, but it's like you know how Snoop Dogg and them did that shit the last time. It was like all right, Snoop Dogg, Dre, fucking Eminem, all right, cool. It was like a little West Coast reunion ish type shit. Aftermath, shitty aftermath reunion, cool. Wayne might get that shit a little bit later, but most of them hot boys might not be there no more. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
but it ain't his
How you know
time
the
right
Hot Boys
now.
want to be there? They ain't gonna be there. Hot Boys? Come on now.
I mean, shit. BG just got out not too long ago. Turk got out like between like good 5 years ago. Them niggas still in good shape and good
is the one
spirits.
talking the shit. He's out there. He's sitting there putting up all these posters and everything, talking about on Gladys, who's his mama.
What Cash Money need to worry about is getting a regular reunion together because I heard they did a reunion and Wayne was like not a part of it. They did the reunion and Wayne.
That's what I was gonna say. Wayne doesn't show up to events or whatever. So like, what if he just
No, he was there, but the Hot Boys did they shit and Wayne allegedly did his own shit. There was no Hot Boys together shit. It was Hot Boys and then it's Lil Wayne. It was basically like fucking Gladys Knights and the fucking Pips, nigga. Like y'all mean and then these niggas is I'm saying y'all go first, go do that shit, and then here come y'all came for me on some Bobby Brown shit. And they came for me.
Opening act.
I just wanted to be clear that I want to see the Lil Wayne and Hot Boys reunion, but that's a fantasy. It's a fantasy.
No, they said it might happen.
It's
They
not
said it
gonna
might
happen
happen.
at the Super Bowl though.
No,
yeah.
It's probably not gonna happen. Also,
they said
why I think
might happen.
It will happen, but it'll be in the most random way possible. Is because right now, any mention of something being hot may potentially have Megan Thee Stallion involved, and I think that would be such a good gimmick for her to feature with the Hot Boys.
True. Yeah, because I mean, they say right now you're really not making money on the tour if you're not Megan Thee Stallion, Chris Brown, Adele, and who else? There was like somebody else or whatever. There was somebody else, whatever. But like they were saying, yeah, if you're not really one of those people, you might not be making.
Sabrina Carpenter.
No, you making money. You just ain't making any money.
Just now going on tour. I'm talking about at the time when Chris Brown and them started when Megan started. They all
You always gonna make money off the tour. You just ain't making any money. That's easy.
Yeah.
You ain't they caliber artist though, so of course you ain't gonna make their money. Why would you think you gonna do that?
I do have a question.
Oh my god, the amount of money that some of these artists make on doing a tour. No wonder they take a year off.
I mean,
yeah,
true.
You get more money off the touring than you do off of that other shit.
What do y'all, speaking of going on tour or whatever, because this song is going to have to be performed eventually. The Camellia, damn, I'm gonna say her name wrong. The girl from Fifth Harmony, the Spanish girl,
Camila Cabello.
Her. How do y'all feel about her? She has a last Ezra featured City Girls tour, City Girls song. And I was just like, damn, it's just such she has the last ever featured City Girls. And JT and whatchamacallit are not really on good terms right now. I'm just like, yo, how's they gonna pull this shit together?
Right.
Because eventually this girl is gonna want to perform this song together because she's going around on TikTok and on everybody's TikTok now, TikToks and YouTube or whatever, do like some popular influence or whatever, and she's pulling up and like doing the dance, and homegirl be sweating too. She be putting in work. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't really a big fan of her at first, but like this new little City Girl song that she got or whatever, but I don't know if we're gonna get a chance to see them all together. It'll be awkward.
I don't think so. I really don't see that happening based on everything that we already know. I do not see that happening at all.
Man, she better off this motherfucking is keep promoting that motherfucking song and doing her little dances because she gonna be doing them by herself because ain't one of them bitches gonna be in there trying to do it with her.
Yo, homegirl be all over TikTok. I'm just like, this is the only way this song gonna get promoted is because I don't know. Okay. I feel like she gonna get one or the other. She ain't gonna have them at the same time. It's gonna be I don't know. This is gonna be like a chance like hell gonna freeze over.
No, what's gonna make it bad is if you get one, the other one ain't gonna hear the other one's verse and shit, so now that's fucking up the promo. So it's like, yeah, so it's like
now they're gonna think she might be. I mean, fibbing. They might think she's lying, or worse, they might think that the song is not as good as they think, because at no point in time, like, did they try to support her or say, "Oh yeah, we made this song
no.
together"?
This song has made like views. Yeah, it's off the chart. That's
no, I'm saying they're not commenting on it. They're not saying anything.
shit. I want to know what they're gonna say about it. Like, yo, y'all signed a contract. We gonna need y'all. I wonder if they got that shit together, like before, like when they found out that they were going through some shit. Like, hey, y'all got to perform this song like at least twice. I mean, that's some shit I would think of. Like, hey, y'all breaking up? Damn, can we get y'all to sign this? Shit.
The crazy part was they even a group for long? Like, god damn.
The City Girls. I mean,
I want to say it was a pretty fairly long time, because they originally started out together on YouTube.
True. They were terrible.
And I want to say
Shit, you saying it like they still
had
ain't
to have
terrible.
been together under 10
JT has
years,
gotten
I
better.
think, but more than 5.
JT has gotten better. I can watch. I can listen to her without wanting to hit the next button.
Nigga, she only had one that JT coming song. That's the only song she just had.
She has another song out too. JT coming, and she has okay, what's the shit? Okay, it's called Okay or some shit like that. She has like 3 songs out right now.
Wait. So if somebody put out like 100 trash songs, right, and then put out like 3 good songs, we just gonna say somebody progressively got better?
I didn't say she progressively got better. I said
you said she got better.
I said she's doing okay.
No, nigga, you said she got better. Did we not just hear her say she got better?
She's getting more tolerable. She ain't the girls in London.
That shit.
Shit. She ain't.
I don't know.
All right, did y'all watch the debate last night?
Ooh,
I did.
Are
No.
we eating cat and dog?
Hide your dog.
I mean, I'm not really with the cat and dogs. I never really. I mean, like, you know, my mom really don't like.
Hide them. According to some, you should hide your cats and your dogs.
Damn.
Apparently,
As they out here.
Hide your cats and your dogs.
I really thought it could have been worse. It could have been worse. It really could have. I didn't think it was that bad. It was tiring to watch.
Yeah, Trump talking shit.
Why? Because she was reading left to right.
It's exhausting.
it was.
But
I
thought
cut it off
it
in the
didn't go
middle.
as bad as it could have.
Because she was digging in that ass. He thought he was messing with Sleepy Joe. and he wasn't messing with she wasn't messing with Sleepy Joe. See, like there's something I don't know. This is something about when Kamala speaks. There's
when
just
she
something
almost called him a motherfucker.
Yeah,
that was my favorite part.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that's my favorite word.
Former president.
Is this? Yes. He's like, you almost made me lose my black job.
She said, I'm not about to let this white man get me out of character.
I wouldn't have blamed her. That would have been great.
Oh,
I mean, it would have hurt her if she did that, because I'm not trying to see her.
I know it would have hurt her with most people, but with me,
I mean,
that's 100%.
It would have been funny though. It would have been funny as hell.
As much character as he has broken over the fucking years and all this shit like that, man. Fuck. Yeah.
Oh, when he breaks the fourth wall, it's very frightening.
Mm.
I'm like, Trump, who are you talking to? Who are you addressing?
He don't know. He don't even know.
Meow.
Do he know?
Meow.
No, but honestly, I would say compared to how Trump and Biden's debates went, I really do think this debate was much better to watch. It actually progressed somewhere. I thought they had better moderators. Now, they really weren't doing their job of making sure he wasn't over talking.
I mean, one thing he's gonna do is overtalk like a motherfucker, so shit. And he's gonna say a lot of nothing in the process.
Filibuster with the best.
That nigga gonna say some shit, and it's gonna be a whole lot of no shit. It's a bunch of words, nigga.
What the hell did he say? What was all that?
I was watching the clip and shit. Like, I didn't watch the debate, but I saw a clip, and he was saying some shit. Kamala just looked at this nigga like, what the fuck this nigga talking about? Like, nigga, it's not even debate related, nigga. Like, what you talking about? I was like, what the fuck?
And that was another thing that was really annoying to me to watch, is they would ask him a question, and sometimes they would directly have to, they're asking for a direct opinion of, what should you do if you know, this, that, or
Yo,
what would you do? And it was really baffling how there
I
were
think
times he would just wander off. He would
I
just
think that nigga
wander
dementia
off
starting
in
to
his
like.
point because I don't know, it was a tactic he used before. It's a tactic he used against Biden.
I
Maybe
think
he
he was
thought he could do it again because he's not really talking to the commentator. He's not talking to the moderator at all. He's really talking to them in the audience. He's addressing them. He's not even talking. He's not even trying to answer the question. And that's
But
why
there
I
was
thought it
no
was
audience.
hilarious when she would look at him and then she would go back and address the question and then she would still revisit what he said. And I'm just like, what are we doing right now?
I need Kamaz to. I need Miss President, our future president, Madam President, to just hit one of these one time. Just be like after she giving those speech, just be like period. Like, and don't say period. She just gotta just hit the move or whatever, and she's got
She don't have to. Like my dude was saying, like he was saying words that don't go together. Like
he was
he
just
was
saying
not making
ingredients.
complete sentences. He was not
Said
speaking. He would
sugar,
say
spice, and
half
everything
of a
nice.
sentence with
Mm-mm.
another half of a sentence,
He was trying to
but
put
it's
mayonnaise
not
in
the
every
right
mayonnaise
beginning and
in
end.
every
Like
fucking thing.
Yo,
what was he talking about when he started talking about Abdul from the Taliban? He said, I sent him a picture of his house and he was like, I got to figure out why I got this picture of my house. Yes, Abdul. Like,
dude, that shit had me crying. I'm like,
and
where,
it's
wow.
hilarious. But it's
And that's
also
not
sad
the first time he
because
said
this
that too.
nigga could be the president. He could be. We're not out the woods
I mean,
yet.
to a certain degree, I don't think Trump has like I don't think he has some weird dementia development or anything like that. Like I really feel like why people were attracted to him when he ran the first time is because he is so unhinged at the ability to regulate anything he says. Like that's been his defining feature before he wanted to become president. Like Trump has been that guy that just says what's on his mind. Like that's always been him before he got into politics. So if you watch him when it comes to what was that show he had where like people
You
could
fired.
like
you talking about
Celebrity Apprentice.
well yeah,
Apprentice.
yeah,
Yes.
Apprentice.
He had The Apprentice and then Celebrity Apprentice, but I mean, these are people that wanted to work for this man and he's talking to them however he wants, left and right. Like he's never been someone that has shied away from just saying what is on his mind, what he believes and what he thinks. So I think the reason why some people really like him is because he's not lying. Like he's not out here trying to finesse you or create some scheme. Like he really believes what is coming out of his mouth. Like he's not some hyper genius. Like he's just saying what's on his mind, and he's
what Donald Trump is? Donald Trump is a orange Kanye.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Now I see why Kanye endorsed this nigga last time they was going around and shit. Cause them
Like,
they the same
and I think
nigga.
that's what makes him so appealing is he's not trying to finesse these, finesse civilians like politicians traditionally do.
He said, "I'm gonna tell you how it is."
They try to sell a personality, try to sell, like, hey, we share the same values and beliefs. You should vote for me. You should support me. You should be on my side. You should be on my team. And he has literally no incentive. Like he has money. That's not an incentive. He has no incentive it's just another job.
Unfortunately.
I think he's an egomaniac. That's why he's doing this shit.
I do think he has a big ego, and I think that motivated him. Like he was like,
I don't even really think he wants the job. He just wants to title. Like,
I mean, think about it. He's been bossing niggas around his whole life because he's a rich nigga. So that's like the ultimate position. Like the ultimate boss right there, basically, is the president, probably in his eyes, type of shit. So he's like, nigga, I'm the biggest boss, nigga.
When he goes to these discussions or anytime he does interviews, really just pay attention to how he's speaking, because I feel like he's not speaking to the journalists. He's not speaking to the people right there. He is talking to the people that are watching this on TV.
Yeah,
He's talking to the people that are in the audience. He's talking to his supporters or potential supporters. He's not really talking to us.
He's really talking to the niggas that think like him. Okay, remember that shit at Washington? Matter of fact, the prime example of that when that shit happened at Washington. When that shit happened at Washington and shit, he was talking to the niggas that think like him, feel like him, act like him, and that's why that shit happened.
Talking about the problem.
Right. He'll take whatever vote comes his way. That's why he didn't stop the KKK from casting votes. Like, whatever, like, I don't endorse them. Like, I'm not friends with them. I don't fuck with them, but
they fuck with me though.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, when man, he just said so much shit that was. I agree with the fact that I think he does truly believe the shit that he says. Like, I don't think he's intentionally telling lies because he's fucking delusional.
I don't think the nigga know how to lie, to be honest.
Do not believe that he is out here trying to sell, like, I shouldn't say sell, but I truly don't believe that he is taking the traditional politician approach of trying to appeal to voters. Like, he is talking to people like I feel like he would talk to anybody in a boardroom, or let's say he's trying to sell people on, like, when he was still in the hotel, like, still doing that. I feel like if he was trying to sell people on rooms in his hotel, say why his is better, why you should come to Trump Tower, it's the best hotel, way better than Hilton. Like, I feel like it's no different. Like, he is appealing to the people that really have arguably a say in the outcome.
1%.
I mean, if you're going to be running for the president, that's really all you want to do. You want to appeal to those who are going to have the same values as you, who's going to see things your way. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you're like, listen. If I know that this demographics hold more weight when it comes to these political and legal decisions, why would I really aim for anyone else? Their opinions don't matter. Their votes don't matter. Like,
and that's why the Republican. So, like, when he was first running, oh my gosh, the Republican Party was pissed. They were so pissed because he couldn't be controlled and he was so unhinged. They were so fucking pissed.
True.
And what made it...
Wow, that shit was entertaining though. I ain't gonna fit.
Exactly.
Oh my God, they're still pissed. McCain was so... Oh my God, Mitt Romney? I felt like I've never seen that man get heated.
Yeah, that nigga face was red.
This man looked like we could step outside. So.
That nigga face was the tomato red.
Oh my God, that's what I'm saying. Like, he strikes nerves. The thing is, because he literally doesn't care. He does not care. He does not care at all because he doesn't need what they need, and he flaunts it in their face every chance he gets. And it's so annoying. It's annoying because, like, he just wasn't following the rules, and then he won.
So when he said to grab the girl by the pussy shit, was that the first debate? Around the first debate time, was he president already?
No, that was like back in 2002. So what was really crazy, there was a song that came out called Not My Fault by this artist called Zara, and it was actually, I think, 3 years after the incident that they talked about in 2002 where Trump's on a bus with it's somebody that was like really popular, like an interviewer or whatever, and he has these like models on his bus, and he's like, well, you know, the best way to control women, you know, you just gotta grab them by the pussy. And what's really funny is 3 years later, this artist, Sarah Lawson, I might be saying her name wrong, she comes out with a song called Not My Fault, and there's a specific lyric that I like felt really weird about after the fact, where she says, now if you put your hands where my eyes can't see, then you're the one that has a hold on me. And I was like, girl, did you manifest? What are we implying?
She said she may be spitting facts. Hold up.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, well, hold on. Okay, well.
So speaking of pussies,
Okay, wow, that's a hell of a sentence.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about Shannon Shaper? Our boy hit the live button.
Wait, Shannon who?
Allegedly.
Shannon who?
Yo, how do you accidentally hit live?
Listen, Club Shay Shay, the host of Club Shay Shay.
First of all, I'm gonna stop you right there. My homeboy stay doing that shit. He be like, Shay. He's like, yo, you heard about Shay Shay? I be having to tell him, listen, you're a grown man, bro. There's no way in hell I'm gonna allow you to.
I called him Shannon.
To refer to another grown man as Shay Shay to me. I don't work for me.
I called
Okay.
him by his name, Shannon. The show name is like Club Shay Shay or whatever, right?
Yeah, but you fucked that nigga
I
name
don't know,
up.
but yeah, my homeboy stay saying that. Hey, you seen Shay Shay? I'm like, nigga, stop. Listen.
No.
That's
It's
like me
Shay
calling
Shay
another.
now.
Look. Did y'all hear Shay Shay?
That's like me calling another delicious.
Did y'all hear Shay
This
Shay?
nigga right here.
I didn't hear it though. Can you find it?
Yes, it's in the group text.
I
I
heard
sent it to you.
He was
yeah,
like, put
Send
that.
it to me.
He was like, put that
I
dick
missed
back
it.
in.
Fuck.
You could really just scroll down Instagram to be honest, shit.
Oh my
It's still on
god.
Instagram.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Instagram. is in
Oh
the-
yeah, you know the shade room probably has that in rotation.
Yep.
That shit is everywhere. Like every
Right now.
major fucking media
The
population
shade
going
room
on.
is
what you
probably
call 'em,
going to be
got that
the
shit.
first one on top of it.
Yeah, that's where I think I heard it from. It was
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
They saying he might have did that to beat the gay allegations though. I ain't gonna cap.
I was curious about that.
okay. See, Trey? See?
I was
That's what I
curious.
look. At you.
What?
I had suspicions about a particular other audio that I had discussed with you.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, see, trying to beat the gay allegations because maybe it's not an allegation.
Oh, okay. Well, allegedly there was like but I don't know. I thought that was like Diddy and Meek Mill. I didn't know allegedly that was like Shannon and Meek Mill.
I didn't say, I mean, look,
Oh,
I'm not saying one
thing
way
I
or
know-
another. Allegedly, for legal purposes, allegedly, I mean, he definitely knows quite a few of the people in the industry. So I don't see, I mean, I don't know if Shannon's ever been to any of his parties, but he seems like someone that would go.
Speaking of, like, all right, so like we talk about the sex tape, but like the sex tape, like it was definitely like you can hear the audio, whatever. It said that he was hacked allegedly or whatever, and then like his team was working on it. What is it? They said that they were working on it aggressively to get it taken down and all that stuff like that. I was like, bro, this is in rotation. Ain't nobody, you ain't the whole world done heard this. We heard you finish.
yeah, he didn't came out and said it was him. He came out and said it was him.
He definitely came. He came.
Oh. Wow.
It was all on the internet. He came. Like,
Oh wow.
what he say?
Like,
He's like, you don't take this black dick. It's like, ooh.
why does he have to be so threatening?
It's like, oh man. So wait, there was a recent interview that I think Tyrese, before he got locked up over the weekend, he said if he goes on Club Shay Shay, if he goes on Shay Shay, that his interview will be a little bit like the Cat Williams interview. What do y'all think?
Oh my
Tyrese?
gosh.
What do y'all think Tyrese has to say? I was just like,
Tyrese?
what
I'm sure he
Tyrese
does.
crying ass gonna say?
I can
Oh, I
tell
can't
you
wait.
right now, a lot of motherfuckers are out here trying to milk off of somebody else's
Success?
once in a lifetime situation. Like, there's no reason why some of these people who have already told their story once want to monetize on it. They don't want to tell that story over and over again to tell to other people. Like, the fact that other people are all of a sudden trying to jump on Shannon's show to act like they're revealing some truth. Like, why did you wait
Shay
until
Shay.
Cat Williams did it, and then now he's so it's circled, it's popular. Ugh, I want to get that kind of circulation.
I
Like,
feel
what
like
do you feel like you need to say that's beneficial to us, Tyree? What?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like niggas waited for Cat Williams to say some shit like that. Cause think about it, like you can have your own platform and say some shit on your own platform, and that's when shit get risky to do shit on your own shit.
Mhm.
You can go to somebody else's platform and say some shit, and it's like they cannot release the episode or cut out some shit where you was saying certain shit, and then I mean it is what it is type shit. So it's like niggas like, oh shit, that nigga Cat that came on his joint, he ain't cut nothing out, he ain't editing nothing out. Cat was saying some crazy. That's why niggas want to come to that shit, because it's like, yo, this nigga letting the real come out. He ain't editing and chopping shit up. So it's like, yeah, he said this, cut that shit out. So you don't really hear all that. You hear the shit after that. And it's like, no, you heard all that shit this nigga said. And the crazy part, he said it could have been the fuck more, because when the nigga came right in the fucking building, he was talking shit as soon as he came in. Like an hour before they was rolling, like it was already shit rolling. So when the cameras got started, the ball was already going. That's why Cat Williams shit was so crazy, because he was already airing shit out. And that shit would have made the episode probably get like an extra fucking 10, 20 million more fucking views on that shit. He was already saying some crazy shit. So when you feel like you got that safe,
so what I hear is you need we instead of getting this part 2 of like a Drake and Kendrick Lamar, we just need a part 2 of Cat Williams.
when Shannon Sharp.
Yeah,
I would love a part 2. I was just thinking that.
I'll take
the
a
thing
part
is, he did a part
Yeah.
2, but it wasn't with Shannon Sharp. He went somewhere else, did the interview right after that, like a little bit after that. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to be mean, you got after he did that shit, nigga, I was watching that nigga, because that was around the same time he's about to come to Philly and do the tour and shit. And then when he did the shit with Kevin Hart wife and shit in Philly, I missed that joint by like a week. But yeah, he
I
added his
went
wife
to his
on.
store. It was good. Monique was there too.
Yeah, and those
And
is
her
all the
club
people that
was good too.
you peep. That's all the people that got beef with Kevin Hart.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that nigga united the fucking his own Avengers, the Yummy and his nigga own
Niggas
city
like,
type
oh,
shit.
Avengers.
Hey,
Avengers.
Nigga made up his own all-star lineup of Avengers and shit. We gonna go to this nigga city and we gonna go talk our shit. Call it a motherfucking day.
Niggas activate.
Real shit. But when you feel like you
know
got that
Monique
safe
is
space,
from
man,
Baltimore, so she was ready.
hey, when you got that safe space where you know Club Shay Shay, you can go there and talk your shit. You know, like nothing's gonna be taken out or nothing. You can just go ahead and talk your shit. Your shit is 100% still gonna be there. Oh yeah, niggas, a lot of niggas gonna want to come now. Cause think about it, Monique and all them didn't come till after Cat Williams.
True.
Mm-hmm. True. He said
It's not like
in the
Monique
interview
hasn't
he's
tried to
gonna
tell her
open it up.
story.
Yeah,
People
he
gaslighted
said.
her and made her look crazy.
I mean, but at the time, can we blame what the fuck was going on? Because she was looking the fuck crazy. But now we understand the context and the reason behind. Because remember, it was just no context before. It was just her going crazy.
But I feel like that's not even fair, because I feel like Black women in America socially are just not allowed to be disgruntled, upset, disagreeable, or just in overall any display of negative emotions, or else we look crazy.
I mean, niggas get that same stigma, like, you know, and mad angry black men is a thing too. It ain't just all females and shit. We get the same stigma. So that's what I'm saying. Without context of the situation,
why would these other male comedians then gaslight her and be like, Monique, what are you talking about? You know what the fuck she's talking about.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. For me, without the context, I kind of assume she was crazy
They said
too,
what they
because it was
said,
like, you know,
and they said it when it benefited them most, and that's fine. I guess better late than never. But the bystander effect, I think, is worse than the person who did it.
you going the main reason why niggas is gonna say, oh, I don't know what she's talking about. Cause think about it. Who was the niggas she was talking about? The gatekeepers, the niggas who hold the fucking keys. You not gonna be a upcoming or I'm kind of solidified nigga and speak bad on Oprah, Tyler Perry, or none of them niggas. It just is what it is. That's like the same niggas who ain't gonna speak on against Diddy.
You're not going to if you don't have the balls to do it. Sure.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If only one person got
you're
balls,
gonna lose everything, sure. But I feel like they're just people in situations where you can either do what's easy or what's right.
Yeah. And then when some of them people
and it's hard. I'm not saying that choice in itself is easy. You have to ask yourself, like, what am I willing to do? What am I willing to do? Would I rather do the easy thing, or would I rather do the...
It's not even what am I willing to do. It's like you said, like, you may lose. If I'm willing to lose it all, or am I willing just to sit back and shut up type? Like, you risking your career, your money, your fun.
It by saying it that way, but yeah,
you risking a whole career, not just like some niggas don't get roles and shit like that after speaking up against certain niggas. Some niggas don't exist no more after speaking against certain people. It's not just you're just speaking against certain people. So you have to ask yourself,
am I willing to risk it in order, like, because some people, like, oh, I'm probably gonna say her name wrong, but she is that Disney actress, China McClain.
Oh, China Ann McClain. China Ann McClain.
Okay. Bless
Daddy's
her.
girl.
Her situation is a good example of if it's disturbing your spirit to the point where you're becoming mentally unwell, you have to ask yourself, is it worth it?
True, because she took a step back.
Wait,
She
so
had to for her spirit. Like she took a spiritual journey because she realized that religion was important to her, Christianity was important to her, and God was missing in her life.
She
was she
cut
Now,
it
getting
off
mistreated
everything.
on Disney or something
I'm
like that?
I don't think
agnostic.
so.
I
think
am
one of
not
the ones-
associated
I
with the
think-
Are you
religion,
talking
but I
about you talking about the black girl?
Yeah, I think she's.
I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about.
I think she's one of the ones that got.
But no,
that
she
got.
was saying like the industry was dangerous, and that she was saying that shit like that. When she was going her little IG live rants and shit
right.
like that.
Yeah, but
And that's what
I
I'm
don't think
saying.
she's
So
ever
you
been, like,
have to ask yourself.
yeah, like
But
I
she
Because it's not
wasn't.
like
don't
we're
think she's
Orlando
ever
wasn't.
touched.
But she
Bloom.
wasn't
I'm sorry.
name dropping niggas though.
Orlando
She was
Brown.
just talking about how bad she was talking around shit. She never name dropped
Yeah.
anybody. We're talking about
No.
name dropping niggas. We're talking about name dropping though. Like when Monique said her shit, she was name dropping niggas. That little girl didn't name drop shit. She was talking around
But
shit.
you know what's really crazy? It's not even people of color that are just saying this though. Like there are actually plenty of other people, that don't belong to one demographic that have said these things. You've seen young Hollywood actresses when they're child stars and then become adults. Drew Barrymore has brought up situations without naming names many times. Kate Blanchett has brought up things many times.
Yeah, but that's not really exposing the dirty truth if you're not saying who did the shit to you. Yeah, that's not saying
and
shit.
I'm just making the point to say, it's not exclusive. It's there. It's just
No, niggas do it every day. Niggas do it all the time. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're not getting to that nitty gritty of, hey, if that nigga been touched me or did XYZ, then nobody's gonna care because now you're still protecting that person because now you got to pay out or you're just too scared to say such. How do you want the
but it's
next
true
person
because
to
when
care?
you're that small, you're right. No, you're absolutely right. That's a good point because when you're that small or that young or just brand new, you're not willing to risk what little that you have. And when something happens and people with so much power and so much more influence over your career and people around you do nothing or they don't get any punishment, the longer you're in that industry, in that environment, the more you don't feel like you should speak up about it because what's the point?
Yeah, then at a certain point, you feel like it's supposed to happen to you, and you mean so it's like shit.
Because
like,
it happens to so many. So
yeah.
you think, okay, well, I guess this is what this is a part of the sacrifice. This is what I have to do if I want to be a star.
Like, I'm not defending none of these companies and shit. I done heard plenty of crazy shit about Disney, Nickelodeon, like all these niggas where it's like these childhood stars be depressed. Like the nigga from Drake and Josh, the nigga said during Drake and Josh, he was on coke. He was a cokehead. He's a fucking drug addict.
True.
I'm like,
I know it's terrible. It's so sad.
And
like
these
Kristen
fucking
Carlson.
kids.
All right. On that note, y'all, we about to end the show, but I got some very, very, very sad, depressing news to end the show on. I hate to end the show like this, actually, too. As you guys may have heard, the Beehive and we took an L. Beyonce did not get any nominations at the CMT Awards. Shy, I know you was going to be very upset about that, and I just wanted to have to. What the fuck are you clapping for? What are you clapping for? This is
Thank
not
fucking God.
This is not one. We just took an L. This is a serious fucking loss, man.
This ain't got shit to do with
Serious
me.
loss.
This is a serious loss, man. It's not actually a serious loss. She knew it was gonna come because she recovered that shit in the GQ magazine. So
she said in the interview she didn't feel welcome.
Yeah, I know. I know. She knew it was coming, but I thought I was gonna at least get one. Damn. Shit.
No,
I mean,
they don't like giving Beyonce awards.
Yeah.
I feel like historically they do not. People. I am always marveled at how Beyonce's, when it comes to, if you look at her logistics, like when it comes to performance ratings, when it comes to engagement ratings, when it comes to her quality level of performance live and visuals, I mean, there are so many aspects where it is astounding that someone so popular on a global level gets snubbed quite a bit as if this isn't happening. Like, there are celebrities getting awards that also are big ass fans of Beyonce, and you really gotta, the fact that Adele did what she did with her particular award when she won over Beyonce, Like, she broke that because she was like, no, Lemonade was way better, but thank you, I guess.
And
It was.
Like, it's okay. Beyonce's resided, and I think it's just the Virgo way to be like, it's okay. I don't really need your validation because I kind of like know for a fact I'm the shit.
But
So,
she's like, I know you're listening though. All right, y'all.
right. So it's okay. You can be a fan.
All right, Dax, go ahead and shoot your platforms.
Yo, you can find me on Complicated Discord and Taste of Elegance Bartending, and I'm working on something new. It'll be out eventually.
Allison, go shoot your platforms.
Hey yo, so you can find me on Instagram, just Allison Salt. If you are on FetLife, you can find me in Allison_Salt. Otherwise, that's really it.
All right, Shy.
Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, Goat TTV 215. That's where I be.
All right, and now obviously you can catch me here or on TikTok or join us live on TikTok at sometimes. All right, y'all. We catch y'all later. Hey, y'all, stay after the show. Hold on. Bye, TikTok. About to end this. End it.
Let's try this again.